Have I ever told y'all about that time that the FBI showed up to my house right after I had uh, recently acquired Dan Patrick, the Lieutenant Governor of Texas's phone number, and a hooker texted me? So I decided to tell the Texas Rangers about that. Have I ever told y'all about the time that the FBI showed up to my house and took me to the VA, the Veterans Assistance, for no reason? They called it a wellness check or something like that. I mean, I'm living in a $350,000 house, Willy Wonka style, on a chocolate river at 314 Palm Drive for Pie Hook. If you look at it from outer space, it looks like a giant hook. So they show up to my house and they take me to the VA. First, they tried to put me in an orange jumpsuit when I got there. The FBI, this is voluntarily, I didn't have to go to the VA. The FBI decided, hey, yeah, we'll take you to the VA. Yeah, we're just doing a wellness check. Hint, hint, let's go talk to the VA. There's probably some things there that you might learn from some of the plants that DARPA is going to have in place, which didn't turn out to be the case. That's kind of what I figured what was going on. Like some sort of a debriefing was about to take place or something. But that isn't what it is, because the FISA court and the FBI was the ones who were behind making sure that I got Dan Patrick's phone number. And that's a fact. So they could plant a text from a hooker on her. But anyways, the funny part of the story that I want to get into right now is, while I was at the VA, which didn't turn out to be the reason that I thought I was going there, they offered me several prescriptions for antipsychotics. So this female doctor, after I declined to put on the orange jumpsuit, I told them to go fuck themselves. I'm here on voluntary basis. The FBI brought me up here. You're not going to make me wear anything, right? I'll just walk out the door right now and get an Uber. Okay? Because I voluntarily came up to the VA for a wellness check in the passenger seat of an FBI vehicle, right? So she looks at me and tries to say that you need to take all these new suicide pills that recently came out that we give veterans, and it ramps up suicide about 40%. And that's exactly what that is. It's a depatriotation mill. And when you send them to the VA, they give them suicide pills, because those pills aren't going to help their problems. They're going to make them 10 times worse. And that's by design. Believe it or not, that's your Nazi fucking American system that your tax dollars financed. And those are facts. She looks at me and gives me all these different antipsychotics that I could take for something that I didn't need, because I was successful, had a $350,000 house on the bio, boat, dog, wasn't even in debt other than my mortgage. Literally, like no credit card debt, none of that. I had $200,000 in the bank, actually. Had to use all of that up in survival mode while they tried to rob me blind after they used me for a hit job. She looks at me and says, we're going to give you these antipsychotics. And I looked at them and said, I don't think anything that you have on this list is going to calm me down as well as the LSD that I take. She went, LSD? I said, yeah, I take LSD all the time just to calm me down. It calms me down like you can't even imagine. It's like a Xanax to a crackhead, literally. I said, unless you can prescribe me some LSD, which is a higher dose than what I'm used to taking, your antipsychotics aren't going to help me at all. And I mean, I looked her in the eye and I was like, and man, if her nipples didn't get hard right after that, it was the funniest thing I ever seen.